Okay, traders, so let's get into the concept of what MSB actually is, and most importantly, how powerful can it be. So if you look into this structure right now, right, this is for Ethereum, okay, ETH, a very popular cryptocurrency. Okay, so what are we realizing right now? Okay, we're realizing we are actually in a move towards the downside, correct? Okay, so how do we actually identify an MSB? Most importantly, what is an MSB? MSB basically stands for Market Structure Break. This means when the market is moving in a direction, either towards the downside, like this one right now, or towards the upside, we will start to see a potential shift whereby from the market moving down, we might start to see market change direction and make a move towards the upside. Okay, so how can we identify that? Fairly simple. So first of all, we need to identify the lowest point in the market as of now. This only applies for the market that is moving towards the downside. Vice versa, if you're trying to find an MSB towards the upper levels of price, you have to find the highest point of price, then only we'll be able to identify our MSB. So how do we do it? First of all, this is our lowest point as of now, correct? Okay, so where was the last swing that caused this lowest point to appear? This was the one. Okay, so this was the swing that caused price to move all the way down. Okay, so how do we identify an MSB? It's very simple. We have to wait for market to break this structure, which it did. Where did it do it? Just here. So this was the break. Okay, so once market actually broke this structure, you might be asking, okay, fine, we already identified our MSB, what's next? Okay, what do we do? Okay, so basically what do we do is we wait for mitigation. Okay, basically you guys can draw a Fibonacci level, alright, and then anytime when price comes into our discount zone, anything below the 50% range is what we call discount zone, alright. So anything that comes below this discount range, this is where we would enter our buy, alright. Stops below, okay. TP, okay, let's put it 1 to 3. If you guys are not sure how to check that, very simple. Okay, 1 to 3. And then what do we do now? Just let the trade run. So now we're coming into our vice versa example, which is how do you find an MSB that for a market that is heading towards the upside. So as we can see right now, market is currently moving towards the upside, alright? Okay, so we need to first identify the highest point in price, which is this point right here. Okay, so once we identify that, we then need to identify the swing that caused the highest point, which is this section here. Okay, so we now as traders, okay, trading is all about patience. So we just have to wait for price to break this structure like it did in this case. Okay, so once price break this structure, the concept doesn't change. Again, grab out your Fibonacci level. Okay, wait at least for mitigation to be met. Why? Because mitigation range is the middle point of price whereby price is no longer expensive nor cheap. Okay, this is when market makers like to make decisions in the market. Alright, so since we are going to go for a sell as the MSB broke below, mitigation has been met, enter our sell model, SL just above, okay, TP is below, let's set our 1 to 3, and watch the trade flow.